Welcome back to Power Lunch. It's time for today's three-stock lunch. Today, we are pulling three stocks from a CNBC screener, looking at stocks underperforming as the S&P sets records. Here with our trades, David Wagner, portfolio manager at Aptus Capital Advisors. So up first, we were talking about chips earlier in the hour. Teradyne, as of yesterday's close, slightly below its 50-day moving average. David, your trade on Teradyne.
Yeah, Morgan, in the semiconductor space, it's tough to, get excited about a company that does not have a narrative right now. And that's Teradyne. Yet their biggest peer, Advantest, has one of the best market narratives out there. Well, why? Well, Teradyne works closely in the mobility market. So think smartphones, think Apple. While Advantest, this peer, has more visibility in the current environment, given their focus on the GPU test market. So think NVIDIA, think AMD. And that, honestly, is the narrative that the market has been rewarding right now. And when you look at fundamentally under the hood of Teradyne, you'd see that the market was really hoping for some type of growth this year, but their guidance ultimately pushed that off to the second half of this year because they've seen some weakness on the automotive side of their business. All in all, it's great at winning designs. They just need these designs to convert into volume. And that's taken a little while because we're basically in a 8-quarter straight slowdown in their end markets. So I'm staying away right now, but you can remain patient if you own the name.
Well, let's move on to Broadridge Financial. That stock up about 37% in the past year, trading just below its 50-day moving average. Your trade on Broadridge, David?
Yeah, Tyler, I've been a holder of Broadridge probably for almost a decade right now. And I think the last few months have been a prime example as to why I've held the stock for so long. So if you go back about 1 year, the company was really fighting two big bear cases that were thrown at it. The first was that the wealth management build-out would be a headwind to free cash flow and dilutive to margins. The second bear case would be that the proxy business has been growing above trend for a few years now, and that was going to revert. Well, fast forward to today, and we now know that the wealth management build-out is complete, and that we've seen a lot of cross-selling, actually, which has benefited incremental margins, which has ultimately driven free cash flow. Secondly, the proxy business remains very resilient, growing mid-single digits for this year. Basically, the company put all these two bear cases to rest, allowing the name to trade at the higher end of its valuation. But Tyler, there's nothing more I like than when the bulls really just stick it to the bears. And that's exactly what Broadridge did here. So I remain long.
All right. Finally, Carrier Global, which reported earnings this week. Stocks up about 24% in the last year. But like the others we just talked about, it's trading below its 50-day moving average. What's your trade on Carrier Global as we talk about HVACs and a secular trend that involves more spending on things like infrastructure?
Yeah, anecdotally throughout this entire earnings season, I've seen the market really start to reward a few turnaround stories. And while Carrier, it's not a story that needs to be turned around, it feels like it's a name that has at least turned the corner to a more simplistic story. If you look at just this past earnings report, investors finally received the new fiscal year guidance, and it wasn't that bad. Of course, the bears are going to continue to focus on the concerns around the European heat pump demand and the U.S. residential HVAC market. But overall, the guide was strong. I mean, core earnings are expected to grow 15% this year, while proceeds from sales, are going to provide Carrier a pathway to get to about 2 times leverage by year end, which will open up the idea to resume share buybacks. And this simplicity, Morgan, is what should be rewarded. So pending no material slowdown in their end markets. So I do like this name right now.
All right, David, thanks very much. Have a great weekend, sir.